Back, thanks for coming back. Constipation. I can't go. It's blocked up. I don't want to go. There's no toilets around. I mean, all these reasons, you know, I hear people saying that they can't go to the toilet, or they can't poop, or it's too difficult to move their stool, things like that. If you look at the anal canal, it's quite small. Hemorrhoids, you know, are all around the base there, and it's anatomically easy for a vein to pop out and to become a little, you know, a little balloon, like a you know what I mean, a little blue balloon. So hemorrhoids are quite common with many people, particularly people who strain, who don't eat enough fiber, who don't drink enough water, who sit on their, you know what, all day. So very common disorder and very painful, and in 99% of cases, an avoidable problem. All right. So how many times have I used the saying, big stools, okay, small hospitals, small stools, big hospitals, okay, meaning that if you don't poop, you're going to end up in probably a hospital. All right. So I've made many videos previously on constipation, and also drinking sufficient water, eating sufficient fiber, the right kind of fiber to eat. But I can easily say, in where I'm sitting, the biggest problem with people developing massive hemorrhoids is pushing too hard, trying to push the stool through too hard. We see this a lot with people with anxiety or emotional issues. They're not sitting down and relaxing properly. They're not, you know, really just relaxing and opening up that area and just allowing nature to take its course. Everything's forced through. That can cause also diverticuli, or small little pockets, to pop open inside the gut. You know, little offshoots off the large intestine, and you don't really want to have that happen. So all too many reasons why you need to relax more when you're having a stool, and also drink more fluid, you know. And again, Coca-Cola is not really going to help the gut much, is it? The right kind of fluid. And yes, there's a big link with hemorrhoidal problems and many other gut disorders. If you've got hemorrhoids, it can be painful to pass a motion, so you may actually hold back and not pass so many motions, okay? And that can really cause a problem. Constipation can cause endotoxemia. You can get toxins reabsorbed back in through the bowel into the circulation. Brain fog, tired, poor concentration, mood disorders, serious fatigue. All these things are a consequence from not pooping properly. Right? What was the question again? Yes, you can get gut problems from hemorrhoids, many. So for some people, the hemorrhoid will become initially the problem, and then over time, other problems will develop. But for many other people, the hemorrhoids develop because of a lack of fiber and a lack of water, and maybe other reasons. You know, pregnancy is an area that can make hemorrhoids a real problem for some women. Others, not a problem at all. But I guarantee you one thing: if you've got hemorrhoids and you don't get onto it, literally, over time, they can become significantly worse, requiring operations and all kinds of things, you know. So the key thing is, it's the fiber, the water, and get medications checked out if you're taking any, because they can also push you into that state. Walking is a really good thing. And you talk to many people with hemorrhoids, they'll be bus drivers, truck drivers, people that are basically sitting down a lot. Teachers get it often too. So, especially people who just sit there, and then at lunchtime they'll have a couple of little slices of white bread they'll eat for their lunch, and maybe a coffee or, you know, a donut. Not much fiber, is there? The fiber is what you really need, because it'll make it nice and easy to move that stool through. Plenty of water is what you need to help to move it through as well. And a little bit of oil in your diet. We've spoken about this. Olive oil, different types of oils will really help. So you don't need to have gut disorders and hemorrhoids in most cases. It can be fixed up through changing the diet and lifestyle, because hemorrhoids are not a pleasant thing to have. Thanks for tuning in.